Okay, now you all know how to play a chord, right? Anytime you play a chord, at this point, it's, fingers 1, 3, and 5. You play them in your scale position, right? That's a chord. A more specific way of saying that is it's a triad. Now, tri means 3, so that means it's a 3-note chord is what you're doing when you play those. So it's important to understand the name of each note in the triad. So I'm gonna draw a staff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines and a treble clef. Okay, now I'm gonna write down a C major chord. And you know that that is C, E, and G. So that's a C major chord, also called a C major triad, okay? Now, each position of each note has a name. The bottom note, when it's in this snowman sort of formation, the bottom note is called the root. The root is the same as the name of the chord. So if it's a C major chord, your root is C. If it's a G major chord, your root is G, okay? So this is your root. And then this next note is called your third. And it's called a third because it's a third up from the root. Do you see that? 1, 2, 3, line, space, line. It's a third up from the root. And then this top one's called the fifth. And it's called a fifth because it's the fifth up from the root, okay? So just make sure that you understand in root position that the bottom note is the root, the next note is the third, and the top note is the fifth, okay? It doesn't matter what position, note you're starting on, it's always the same. In this case, we have a, let's say a B and a D and an F. That's a snowman triad. A B triad, your bottom note is your root, here's your third, here's your fifth. So memorize that, root, third, fifth, when you're in your root snowman position.